Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to jump into the gritty sci-fi universe of the war against Gygus. Or we're gonna play some Earthbound. I don't remember this intro at all, and was trying to plan out my intro, and it blows my mind. But how well it fits that it has this transition from this blatant War of the Worlds reference, which it fits more than it should, to the light, jazzy, pastel or cartoonish coloration that we get with the actual title screen. And the intro just keeps going. This intro shows you all kinds of sections throughout the game. These are all real screenshots of things that are eventually going to happen. And I don't know, everything about this blows my mind, which makes sense because this is a game that really should blow more people's minds if it doesn't. It's really unique in that it has these very this very modern setting, which is unique, but it does it in this bizarre way while at the same time dealing with some very serious topics, which is interesting. The reference that I enjoyed the most was that this is H.P. Lovecraft meets Peanuts. And I feel like that's a good way to phrase it. So we're going to use the default names. This game is also, in addition to just being... actually, you know what? I think it's... yeah. I'm going to go with Rex for the dog. My favorite food... we're just going to keep that with the standard steak. So yeah, this game is full of references, like the War of the Worlds one. And we're going to go with love for our favorite thing. So yeah, there's lots of references. There's lots of philosophical ideas, political thoughts, references to music and culture, especially music. Lots of rock and roll kind of references. A lot of the default names you can get for the characters in the Japanese version are a little bit more blatant references. There's several... one of the options is for you to name all your characters after the Beatles. Honey pie being a favorite food option in the Japanese version, which is a Beatles reference. Rockin', obviously. There's a lot going on with this, and there's a lot of stuff that's kind of disturbing when you stop and actually process what's going on instead of just taking it at face value. And there's a lot of weird sound effects, apparently, which I did not remember. I remember there being some later, but I did not remember that in general. The year is 1990X. There's actually... I want to say, did Mega Man do the exact same kind of thing there? Onett, a small town in England. And yes, I'm going to be saying Onet. I'm not sure if that's technically the correct pronunciation. I've heard people say Onet, but the first few towns have a number theme. Also, I can't remember the country being mentioned frequently. Eagle Land. I don't think that's like a really important tidbit, but it's neat. I believe the implication of Eagle Land is supposed to be a reference to the US, bald eagle. The police sirens. Talk to Tracy. So, this one of the first things that we see here is Earthbound does use the kind of Dragon Warrior menus. So you do have to go to the menu to talk. There's a very limited inventory, stuff like that. Can't just push A. So we start off with this very weird stuff going on. I want to return home, but the road is closed. Police are going for the world record of closing off streets. Get your butt home, pronto. A lot of adults giving up very quickly here, as far as our stopping our plucky hero. One of the themes with this is very much kind of the corruption, I guess, of adults. The fact that there's a lot of adults who say things that are either hypocritical or lazy, or I guess just these strange things that adults do because they're supposed to. Don't be rubbernecking. You're getting in the officer's way. You can go home tomorrow. I, Pokey, will tell you about the strange meteor. I'm fine here, but you're bugging the officers. Nice to have you, Ness. Will you do something about Pokey? He's driving me nuts. Are you two friends? No. Come on, help me out here. Okay. So there's a meteor. Meteor fell down in one boom. It was a real mess for a while. That's fine because I always eat garlic and work out to make my body stronger. However, the weaker citizens probably fainted. Also, I wanted to tell you. I almost told you about my... Oh, by the way, check my billboard. I wrote the message myself. That's my real job. I'm a billboard guy. Why don't you check out my work? Treasure Hunter. This is Liar X Agerate's house. So yeah, right off the bat, we see some social commentary regarding the police, regarding the way... I mean, Ness's mom is more acknowledging things and just basically saying, hey, go be safe. Or if you're going to do something, be safe about it. The police are just kind of just like, hey, you shouldn't be doing this, but we don't really care. So we're going to go back to bed. Later that night. The most annoying knock. And it's our good friend, Pokey. Listen to what I've got to say. When I took Pokey to the place where the meteorite landed... Oh, good evening, ma'am. You're looking lovely as usual. Snicker. Anyway, as I was saying, the police think we're guarding the meteorite left suddenly to deal with the sharks. You know, the sharks, they're the local ruffians. They were really going wild. Suddenly, I noticed the Pokey was gone. I blamed the cops, but it certainly wasn't my fault. When my dad gets back, I know I'm gonna get it. You're my bestest friend. Won't you help me find Pokey? Yes. Just take Rex along, and the crackbat and Tracy's room will help. No matter what anyone says, you're a courageous, strong boy. You're my very own natural-born fighter. You'll go far. Remember to go for it. But I think you should change out of your jammies first. So we've already gotten the bat. But we will go ahead now and equip that. Once again, menus in this are kind of awkward. You can't equip things. From the item menu or vice versa. I'll follow at a safe distance. Let's get going. Think we're gonna get interrupted again? Yep. It's your dad. You work to exhaustion when you're young. Have you ever heard of a weird saying like this? Just remember, I'm always behind you 100%. Don't be afraid. Know that you're brave. You can do it. Don't forget to call me periodically during your adventure. I can make a record of your progress. So, it's our introduction to Phone Dad. So, the green swirl we got there was a preemptive attack. You can get them from luck, but you generally will get them by approaching an enemy from behind. These crows are annoying. Rex is mediocre. And we get a cookie, which we'll go ahead and just eat that quick. I love the fact that you have to have your ATM card there. Probably shouldn't have moved back there. Oh well. Yeah, these crows are really annoying because they dodge a lot. But we are getting some healing items out of it at least, and levels. Let's see if that... Huh. This must be a scripted location, so... Ooh, crit. One of the other things right off the bat that you're going to notice here is that the enemies... There we go. The enemies are mostly normal things. There are dogs and people and objects that are generally kind of everyday things, but are also acting weird or more violent than they should. And the important thing there is we're not just sitting here and beating the crap out of random animals. Okay. Rex is gonna leave. Pokey. Woke me up. Pokey, I've been looking all over for you. Pokey got scared and ran away. I'm glad you're okay at least. Let's go home. I bet Mom and Dad are worried. Pokey is not a piece of crap, like Pokey. You hear a buzzing sound? Okay, we're going to get our B. I am not. I am from 10 years in the future, and in the future, all is devastation. Gygus, the universal cosmic destroyer, sent all to the horror of eternal darkness. However, you must listen. Where I'm from, there's a well-known legend that has been handed down from ancient times. When the chosen boy reaches the point, he will find the light. The passing of time will shatter the nightmare rock, and will reveal the path of light. It's my opinion that you are that boy, Ness. Gygus' monstrous plan must have been set on motion somewhere on Earth. If you start to confront the enemy immediately, you may have time to counter the evil intentions of Gygus. 3 things are of utmost importance: wisdom, courage, and friendship. Not power. Legends from the ancient times tell of 3 boys and a girl who defeat Gygus. I will tell you more later. Go now, and do not be anxious about the future. You have much work to do. Did you listen to what I told you? Yes. So we have a full party. I'm not one of those 3, am I? Because I'm not into that kind of thing at all. Jeez, my heart almost pounding out of my chest. So the other thing with enemy encounters you may have noticed is the crow that was down at this way as I was going through the first time. When it spawned, I walked backwards a little bit and then walked forward again, and it disappeared. A lot of the spawn points in this game are random. There are specific tiles where enemies will spawn, and you can kind of move back and forth and either change what enemy spawns or make them disappear completely. Oh, and there's an alien in front of us. Starman Jr. So Buzz is going to create a psychic shield for us. Ness and Pokey are going to attack while Pokey makes excuses. This is a scripted fight. Basically, Buzz is way more powerful than us, and will block all the attacks coming in. While doing way more damage than we could. You still want to attack just because it adds to how much you have left. Came from 10 years in the future to kill me, but can't relax yet. From now on, you'll be fighting enemies sent by Gygus, as well as humans who have evil thoughts. They'll definitely make trouble during your adventure. Animals are becoming violent due to Gygus' influence over their evil in their minds. It is the truth, so listen. Okay, we didn't take them home. They're our neighbors, so they're right over here. The Minch household. Really sad that my kids troubled you so much. Both of you are going to get it now. I'd be happy if you left sometime soon. I'm tired of your family living next door. We've loaned your father a lot of money. It may have been $100,000 or more, but I guess it really could have been less. But because of my loan, my family and I now live in poverty. My husband is much too lenient with the children. Oh well, nice guys finished last. That's the story of our life. I think it's a dung beetle. I'll smash your guts out. I was much weaker than I thought, so now you must begin your adventure. See you. Oh, I just remembered. Listen to my final words. Must renew, combine your power with the Earths. The Earths will then channel your power and multiply it. There are 8 points you must visit. Make these places your own. Each of them will be your sanctuary. One of them is near your own net. It's called Giant Step. Go there first. Oh, the pain. Everything's going dark. Ugh, gasp. I want to give you something. It's the Sound Stone. You can record the melodies from your sanctuary locations on this stone. It's an awesome item. Oh, I'm almost gone. Oh, crap. Oh my god. It changed what the text was. It said, "Did you understand that time?" Oh, there we go. So we have a very overdramatic death from Buzz. We hardly knew ye. Find out that Ness is the chosen one. Learn about aliens. And emerge into the dawn. I love this game. I'm gonna get our photographer. Say Fuzzy Pickles. We're gonna go do a couple quick fights here. And I really do mean just a couple, I believe. Yeah. One more, and we should be good. Really? There we go. Okay. Got our level 4. We got a good level up here, actually. Level ups in this game are randomized. You have a better chance of getting certain things, but we did just get a good roll on our offense, which is good for Ness. So we're gonna head back in. We're back. Don't bother yourself with talking right now. Bother to understand these things. Eat some steak and scoot up to bed. So we're gonna get our free heal. Not sure. Oh, we get a cookie from Tracy. Do we want to hang on to something? No. And we'll check in with Dad. $48. So we have 78 in the bank. You like to work hard, just like your mother. But I don't think it's good to work too hard. So it's a really neat little commentary. Just the fact that the dad is the phone is supposed to be a commentary on the fact that a lot of Japanese fathers are kind of away from their families for long periods of time, generally. From working the salaryman kind of trope. So we're gonna go ahead and wrap our first episode here. It's kind of the full intro. From here on, we're going to go into the real game. So hopefully you are enjoying. I love this game. It isn't perfect by any means, but I do really, really enjoy it. So hopefully you are enjoying as well. It is a bit of a long one at times, and there are a few grind spots. So hopefully we'll be able to keep pressing through it and get to the end. If you enjoyed, please give me a like and subscribe. Check out the other content on my channel. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments, especially if you have specific things about this that you want me to talk about. Like I said, there are going to be some grind spots coming up, so I'm more than happy to have some topics or questions to answer. And as always, have a good one.